So, hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be trying something a little different. I don't want to bother with a deck intro, just because I just feel like it won't fit the tone for the rest of the video, so to speak. Because instead of just talking about the gameplay and shit like I normally do, I'm rather just going to talk about shit I find interesting and, like, you know, shit like that. So, hello. Let's start off with the fact that normalcy is just absolutely bogus. Okay. Now you might try to grasp that a bit differently, but a great way to start thinking about it is what people say is like fucking food types, right? They're like, you know, like breakfast food, lunch food, dinner food. The fuck does it matter? You think the sun dictates what is, you know, how our body consumes shit? It doesn't at all. It does not at all. So normal, you know, like people will say, oh, well, it's normal to do this or it's normal to do that. Most of the time, it's because they're trying to fuck you over. Without a doubt. Well, not like, you know, like, not like fuck you over. But rather like, you know, like, it's so hard to explain. But, like, for example, when people say, you know, this is not a normal job, it's like, the fuck dictates normal, right? I'll tell you what, nothing. Absolutely nothing dictates it. But yet you still have that kind of shit all the time. Where people are like, oh, this is normal, that's not normal. You know, anyway, there aren't enough examples. But that's how it is, right? Without a doubt. Ooh, we'll take that. Another thing that I just always think of, and that I think is really interesting to think about, is that the government, by design, like, and, like, by design of the, not our current government, but by the design of the government in general, people have to be at the bottom. It is simply a fact. People can't, you know, properly exist in a society like the one we have without, you know, people being, like, fucking starving on the streets. That's just how it is. Because if everyone had a paying job, then there's no insight to do the extra work that nobody else wants to do. Alright? Nobody's gonna want to do that.
What have we?
Ah, boo. But it just gets to me. Cause, you know, like, you could work 8 hours a day, like 2 different jobs, since you were, like, fucking, like, you know, like 16 years old, right? And yet some, you know, little kid who does YouTube flexing on her money and referencing Little Tay will make more than you can in your entire lifetime. Even if you stay working 2 jobs, you know, she'll have more money in her bank account by the time she's age 17 than you will in your entire life. Because social media is the most important thing in our society for, like, getting ahead and shit like that. And it's just like, wow, you know, because people will throw themselves away. Like it's either people who just find her funny, even the people who shit on her and you know, do that stuff, they still give her the attention. That's where any publicity is good publicity. That's where that shit comes from. And it's right. Now you might say, you know, oh, but these people, nice. These people, they do this and they get hate all the time. You know, but at the end of the day, like let's say even somebody comes out as a fucking racist, right? Like a genuine piece of trash human being. Guess what? The other trash is gonna flock to them as well. You know, like a piece of shit creator, content creator, they'll still get you know, way more than other people ever will, and it's just so annoying. But that's how it works. Now look, there's no one to really blame for this, because that's just how it is, and more than likely how it's gonna be for a long time. Unless people start doing stuff about it. Now, people like to think, oh, what can I fucking do about it, right? Like, I'm just me. That is the most bogus stuff. A prime fucking example, alright, is what just happened with the fucking GameStop. Or the GameStop and EB Games stock. You think that, you know, it was just the regular ass people who did that. It was just the regular ass people. Is Bloodlust lethal here? It might be lethal. Fine. You know, you have these people who are just like, hey, let's just fuck over the people who shit on us all day. Like, every fucking day and every fucking night. Is that lethal? Ah, boo, it totally is. Anyway, that's just wild to me. Oh shit, that sucks. I mean, I guess that's more likely to get, the other cards off of it. She's definitely one of the worst, especially because we can just play it on 7. But anyway, back to the less gameplay related stuff. Is, you know, like even like schools, right? Like it's all social conditioning. What do you think that schools don't teach you, like, how to do taxes and how to file a job application and shit like that, because they're just like, oh no, that won't be useful. Like, oh, who wants to know that, right? That's just like, come on, you know, like ugh. Who wants to know to not get fucking put in jail time for shit the government doesn't tell you, okay? And going back to the shit that happened at GameStop and with their like stock and shit, goddammit. Oh, that's actually perfect, nice. You know they actually like shut people down and shit. Like on a lot of these stock trading sites and shit like that, you can't buy and sell GameStop. You know what? No, that's what we're calling it. If I say that, just assume I'm talking about GameStop stock. Okay? They, being the you know, the site and shit, they made it so that you can no longer buy, trade, and sell stock, even though that's technically supposed to be your property. Why? Because the people misbehaved. Of course. And that...
I hope you like my invention.
Wowza.
None can escape the fury of the storm.
But, yeah, wait, why the fuck would you even run that in your deck? Like, oh, well, it was created by, but still, like, maybe it's just because they were like, oh, I need something to do on turn 7. Oh yeah, freezing trouble trigger first, right? Or wait, is that bad? That's actually probably pretty shitty. Ho-ho! But yeah, it just boggles. It just boggles me. Everything. Like, let me tell you, I was working a fucking full-time job for McDonald's for about like 2 years, right? Like 2 years. God damn it, that's gonna make my Geppetto so shit. God damn it, and like Alex draws it too.
I'll make you a real toy.
Yeah, there she is. And there's like, am I at 10? No, I'm not at 10. Okay, hopefully we just don't get till this turn. They did mill one, but like whatever. But yeah, I was working at McDonald's for fucking like 2.5 years. You know how quickly my savings went? Because some shit happened, right? And I ended up needing to quit. So I did. No, I was saving like half my money because I was still living with my mom and she didn't charge me too much. So I was saving like half of every fucking paycheck, right? Ah, that was a massive misplay. Do I commit to it? Shit, I think I gotta commit to it. Feels bad. We'll hit her in the face. Oh my god, that, such a massive misplay. We do have just lethal next turn though, as long as they don't kill us with Tiller. Again, they did throw away one. But my savings went away with like, you know, I didn't spend that much. This is? Yeah, this is it. Ooh, imagine being toxic using something that's like badly designed on purpose. That pisses me off, bro. It's just astonishing, you know. Like, you know, I live in Canada. What is that? Oh, that's Tonk. God damn it, that's rough.
Then we fight.
People love to, you know, compare Canada to the States and be like, oh, Canada's this fucking utopia, compared to the States or whatever. And then it's like, the fucking Aboriginals, the First Nations who live here, some of them have, like, brown fucking water. And, oh my god. Like the water is, without a doubt, brown. Oh my god, that's rough. Oh yeah, but it doesn't, like, spawn it in. Wow, I'm actually getting absolutely shafted here. Shit, dude.
Then we fight.
Who just runs bear trap in their deck? God damn, I'm dead. More than likely, anyway. But yeah, all of the sudden, the government just has the money to give it to you. That is just, oh my god, it just boggles my mind. Because we look over history and shit, and we're like, oh, see, they were run by these shitty governments, so they, you know, had a revolution, and then look at how much better it got. Like, first of all, yeah, it's a lot better than back then, without a doubt. But it is still, like, just so fucked up how much it like, truly is, in my opinion, the people versus the government, right? Not that the government aren't people, and there are some great people in the government, but, like, the government as an idea is built to keep you down. With, like, you know, they've not... It's almost so that it is objective. That's how it's supposed to be. And it's just like, oh my fucking god, dude. It is just so wild. You know, when you have these fucking university professors and college professors, which, hey, there are some great ones, but, you know, I've had some people I know, they get, like, shit on by professors for not going after what people today would consider a usual job. I don't like saying the words like normal, because, again, like I was saying earlier, nothing by definition is normal. That it's all just, you know, social constructs and just fabrications and shit. So, you have these people with usual jobs making less money than, you know, just people who had ideas, you know. Like, work smarter, not harder is the most truthful thing that has ever, you know... That's just the fact. Because, you know, you think that the people who, I don't know, what's just, you know, like fucking Nestle, okay? Right? Like, Nestle is like the company I hate the fucking most, without a doubt. You know, they don't just... You know, they didn't work hard to get to where they were. They worked hard, well, not for all of them, but they work hard, and then they have an idea, and they're like, hey, how about we make this fucking chocolate hollow, you know? Or, like, bubbly, with a bunch of holes in it. I'm talking about Aero bars. And you know, I don't know if that was their first one or whatever, but, like, you know, it is the way. It's just have an idea. You know, you see, like, there are a lot of people who are really smart, but they have no, and I mean like zero motivation to do anything. So they get the shaft in real life. Like, they get the massive shaft in real life because of you know, because they just, you know, got stuck with shitty genetics. That'll bring me to another thing. Like, fucking your family is the biggest fucking lottery in the world. Like, you know, because your chances to be you are 1 in, like, you know, like 7, probably closer to 8 billion people nowadays. That's insane. You know, you have these people, you know, fortunate sons and whatnot, and fucking from that one song or whatever, you know, where they're born with these fucking silver spoons in their mouth. Now, sometimes, you know, you have these people who are, you know, genuinely fine people and whatnot.
The end is coming!
But a lot, oh, you're gonna treachery that. That's fine though. You know, because then it's just like, oh my god, it's just absolutely wild how much it's built to get stacked against you. And again, there's not really a place for discussion about that. And now, I'm trying to speak, like, you know, just from my own like mind. That's why I'm going over the repeated stuff. It's because I don't like scripts. I think scripts are dumb. Oh, nice. Am I gonna overdraw? No, we're not gonna overdraw anything important anyway. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. 2 very important cards for me. In fact, I just have lethal next turn with those. Nice. But yeah. Yeah, because siblings, parents, how much your parents make, you know, what your parents do, all of that is the true, you know, high rule of life. And it is just absolutely wild. There's no other way to look at it. But anyway, since we finally won a game, we've been talking for a couple of games. This is probably going to be the final one. So, hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you'd rather, I guess, me just go back to talking about the gameplay. But even if people would rather, I think this was a lot more fun for me, a lot more interesting. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Alright people, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, if you want to see me play any decks, to leave them down in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.